What determines a ball's speed when you're playing tennis? It's not strength and it's not strictly power. The main determinant is racket head speed. People often try their hardest, but they don't end up swinging that fast. Why do you think that is? We are creatures of the universe, and in this universe, there's momentum and there's gravity. If you're fighting against your own momentum, you might be trying your physically hardest, but you won't be swinging your fastest because you're actually working against your own momentum. And this is no more apparent than in this serve. People spend hours, weeks, months, years developing very specific service motions that don't necessarily equate to efficiency. Eventually, our service motions become so habitual, we don't even realize what we're doing right and what we're doing wrong. In this video, I'm going to show you how to reset your service motion for a more efficient and easy serve. Here's an easy trick to fool your body into loosening up and swinging with racketed speed instead of strain. So go up to the line and get ready to serve. But instead of going to your normal motion, put it on hold for a bit and just start whipping the racket over your shoulder like this. Get very loose. Feel that racket floating back, dropping, looping around, and then just whipping it forward again. After about 5 or 6 of these, when you have a good sense of the timing, you want to toss the ball up right into that motion, and without thinking too much, just give it a whack. I'm not worrying too much about the ball going in just yet, because I'm just trying to get that timing between my toss and my throw until I find something that I can recreate. Now, as I do this, I'm going to notice after a few shots, my arm might start getting tight again, in which case I want to go back to the shadow, remind myself of learning how to release again, and then I go back to placing the ball into the motion. Once I've done this a number of times and I start to really feel my motion, I might experiment with trying to bring it into my proper motion again. And the idea is I want to maintain a looseness in my motion as I do it. So, to review, begin with just the shadow stroke. Take 5 or 6. After 5 or 6 of them, start to place the ball into the motion. You might want to return back to the shadow stroke again just to remind yourself to be loose in case you start to get tense again. After going back and forth between these two for a while, you can then start to try to bring your actual service motion into it. If you feel yourself getting tense, remind yourself with a shadow stroke how to get loose, and then return. That's a little better. So that's how to unlock the power in your serve by resetting your service motion. It's important to remember that there is not a shot that you'll hit in tennis that has to be hit with effort. A good stroke should always feel easy and thrown, never pushed. Thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.